Gotta wait until everything matches up. There we go. Hello guys, welcome to today's stream. I haven't streamed in a while, so sorry about that. I've been a busy girly. Hopefully the audio... Hopefully we have audio matching up. Properties. Okay. Should be able to hear what's going on in the game. No. Let's have a look. What's going on here? There we go. Okay. We're working. Sounds good. Let's go. Ah. Yes, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. Probably do another, like, hour stream today. We'll see. We know each other well. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class. Also, warning, it will say it on the stream information, but this is a 18+ game. If you are under 18, please do not watch this stream. There are very serious, sensitive topics in this stream that will be discussed. So, warning there. Sure, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come here... what did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there are any construction paper in here? Probably most likely it is a classroom. Or markers. I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? Oh, I need to find where I put my tablet. About that. I actually quit the debate. Don't blame her, debating can be a very toxic thing. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics about the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. Oh! A literature club. Literature... That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? Haha. Kind of embarrassing, but there are only a few of us. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. That got me. That actually got me for 2 seconds. I was like, why the frick are you glitching? But it's really not boring at all, you know. Also, a lot of jump scares. Let's keep that in mind. Literature can be literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. Even one of my members keeps some manga. Wait, I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's really funny, right? She always insists manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. I'm going to turn down the volume just in case it starts spiking. That happens in these types of games. The thingy will go really loud. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, Fame. By chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favour? I won't ask you to join, but if you could, at the very least, visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Yeah, because she's controlling you. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Just Monica. Sure, I guess I could check it out. Awesome! You're really sweet, Fame, you know that. It's nothing really. Shall we go then? No! I'll be looking for the materials another time. You're more important. Why is it really quiet? Unless today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her smile. To follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Why is everything being a jump scare today? And I bought a new guest. Ah! Fuck! Guest! Seriously, you brought a boy. Way to kill the atmosphere. Whoo! Don't be mean, Natsuki. By the way, welcome to the club fame. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Fame in a classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that right? Great. Wait, Monica. Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. What? What were we gonna do? Oh, sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Fame? This is where I start feeling on edge and I'm like, well, what's gonna happen? The girls have a few desks arranged for the table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. Don't do that to me. You just faded to screen and it scares me. So I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Well, because they have different personalities. Monica must have worked really hard to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set, carefully placing the teacup in front of each of us before setting down. Table in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom. I am literally clutching a pillow. I'm like, don't you dare. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. What? That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So Fame, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half jokingly. To be honest, manga is reading. Whoever says that sucks. As an avid reader of books and manga, whoever says that sucks. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Aw, looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favourites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. I don't know why I'm trying to listen to the music again. This game is on another level of edge. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Oh, and telling a good story in such foreign worlds is equally impressive. I agree. 100% agree. That's why I love fantasy so much. I love my fantasy. It's so good. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination, completely throw you for a loop? Guess so. Guess I've been reading. She's dumping a lot. More than last time, I tell. Like last time she's like, I like psychological books. Yeah. But now she's dumping a lot. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to on a minimum level. Mood. This rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. Oh, we're getting our secrets. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. Give that back. Fine, fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess, sometimes. Why do you care? I think it's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No? Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing the level of writing makes more than just... Blech. My mic is too close. Takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing them the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sat in silence for a moment, awkward. Hey, I got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri quizzically look at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. Oh, so she's got it now. That's depressing. That's kind of depressing. Bye, Theory. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind inside. I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at and I lost my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought. Yes? The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Fame. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. But if we don't find one before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, right. Okay. Decided then, I'll join the Lidge Club. One by one the girls light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Fame? Yeah? It could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. This game is scaring me, bro, sometimes. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. Fame, I'm so happy. We became an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assessment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting, so we can all share. Monica looks over to me once more. Fame, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay. See you tomorrow then. Can't wait. With that, I depart the classroom and make my way home. The while my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I be happy spending every day after school at the Literature Club? Perhaps there'll be a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I just need to make the most of my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess we'll start writing poems tonight. Oh no. Oh gosh, what's one of I hate. Oh no. Yes. A joke. A man walked into the club. In the club there was a girl who liked him very much. They spent time together and then she liked him even more. One day the girl realised that she was in love with him. Oh, before disaster could happen, a third party intervened with her programming. Suddenly the girl hated herself for being in love. The constriction caused the script to derail. The universe started to collapse, but she... Just in time? Oh! Okay. That's a creepy poem, though. The fact that that just explained oh, okay, we're getting it. I'm gonna do disaster, tragedy. Up. Oh. Don't give me a... Oh. Right, I'm gonna go get some water before we start on the next part. Alright, I'm gonna go get some water. It's switching keys. That sounds a little bit off. Well, we're back. Just got myself some good old pint of water. What the frick is going on with the room? Hi again, guys. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Okay, this room is looking a bit... Is it just me or is it slanted? Well, I'm back at the Lich Club. I was the last one to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Whoa, hello. Thanks for keeping your promise, Faye. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into the Lich Club when you're not... What's it doing? Oh, hello. Come on, like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I need to grab the pillow again. I didn't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you didn't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. I don't think that's Monica. I think you need to move. And the room's just getting really bad. Are they really zoomed in? For someone who... Natsuki finds herself stuck between Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated as Natsuki plots her bed back to... Sorry, Fame. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri slaps Natsuki a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interested in picking out a book to read. Well, I can't really say no either way. Oh, this is throwing me off. The room is so much. I'm in this club now. I love this game. It's so kooky. So it only feels right for me to do something like this if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that. Oh, Yuri, she's getting in anxiety mode. I want to try to be part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something like that. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I don't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. And the room has fixed itself. My mental... Sometimes me when I'm stressed, just the room goes slanted. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Mona to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. At the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glance at the cover of the book. It looks like some book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah, crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. but that only makes her hide her face deep in a book. Oh, cute. Sorry. I was just spacing out. Cute. I must do this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book that you gave me, right? Oh, okay, what's happening there? This game is so weird, what the heck? I want to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious how you have 2 copies of the same book. The great thing about this game is you'd be reading and then just something weird happens and you're like, what? Like the room tipping or her eye just randomly going off into the corner. Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I mean. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. So, you're meaning something. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging, relatable story, is that so? What's the story about? Well, am I spotting anything around the room? Is something weird happening somewhere? I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. That's an ominous looking eye symbol in the front of the cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse as they start selectively bleeding people, cutting off their limbs and asphyxiating. Oh goodness. Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was gonna be a nice story, so that dark turn came out of nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Fame? No, it's not that. I mean, I could definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Personally, it's not my type of thing. I'm not into, like, super gory horror movies just for the sake of gore. Like, that sort of thing. Like, there's films that have gore for the sake of having gore. And I don't like that. Even when they, when they have a message behind it, it depends on the amount of gore. Or the amount of ludicrous-ish. But I can deal with light gore. I'm not with all the weird stuff. Like Human Centipede or whatever the frick that film is. I never watched it and I never will. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She probably watches like the weird films from like a bargain bin shop somewhere. Like the really bad horror ones. So she's shy and recluse on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. Yeah, there are a lot of people. I've heard of a lot of people like that who are like the shy kids in the corner, and then you talk to them and they say come out the most weirdest ish ever. It's like she's that. It's just this kind of story. It's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, whoa, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Good to know. Then suddenly, this game is so kooky. I love it. I'm rambling, aren't I? No, you just had black text. Not again. I'm sorry. Then suddenly, hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. I'm not doing the voices because that cracked my voice last time. but I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets oh goodness, what was that? I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. I don't think that's you saying things strange, I think it's the black text. And please, stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. Yeah, exactly. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Well, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it. Right. Oh, fuck! Have a sip of water there, Bruce. Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but... What are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put in my bag. That was a good ass jump scare. I just went, what? Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into my seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to, it's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in someone's company, I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realise she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It's like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just bathing. Oh goodness. Just bathing in the feeling of your body. Okay. Alright. I noticed that I have a habit of playing these games that I just take a sip of water every single time something's weird. Yuri, you really apologise a lot, don't you? I do the same. Same, queen. I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. Cute. Ooh. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Without the weirdness, Yuri is cool. Without all the weird crap. You know what I mean by weird crap. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Oh, that's such good CG. I love it. CGs are like sort of, in Otome games as well, more like detailed sort of artwork and things like that put in between each route. It happens in visual novels, Otome games, sort of other dating sims as well. But it's a term I learned from a lot of Otome games I've gone through. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But holding it like this, we're huddled even closer than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a little distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a little longer. It's the least I can do. Since you're being so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue first chapter in silence. Even so, turning the page feels almost... Each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things. She says and all that. That's what you were thinking about. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I mean, you meant something else. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else. Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So, I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, you feeling alright? Huh? Yuri's being a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing my breathing? Yuri puts her hand on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the... Oh no, what's going on with that? Fame? Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything? What? What? Sorry, I can't say I do. I have an inkling of what I know, but what? Are you worried about her? No, not really. Bro. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. What? No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you. Monica, what the hell? Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start sharing our poems with each other, huh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I was just figuring we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I take a mental note of where I left the book and I slip it back into my bag. I told Natsuki I was interested in poems yesterday. It's probably fair that I didn't mind with her. Fame, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. What? Harsh. Were you expecting me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. Well, we all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Ha! Put her in a place, man. Okay, get some more bit of water. Painful to think about. Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Bro. What the hell? Well, to each their own, I guess. Exactly. Anyways, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try. But that's about it. That's depressing. Well, people can try, yes. and keep trying until they get somewhere. Let's make it positive, guys. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Yes! You go. My boy is based. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. Like I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice things about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Yeah. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realised. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Young people are smart. Maybe I did expect that. In a reverse card, maybe I did maybe I did expect that. Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humour her with that last comment. Was I gonna sneeze? No. Well, that was disgusting. Pardon me. I don't care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Aww. Oh no, here we go. Hello. Hi, Fame. Having a good time so far? Not with you here. Ah, yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we could do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Fame. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? And it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Fame. I was going, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. The way it always counts when I put some effort in. That's not very fair. True. Actually, no, go for your best. But sometimes if you aim low, you'll get better. That's not a very good lesson. Don't listen to me. Well, I guess it would. Don't listen to Vice from Twitch streamers. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know, that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I didn't mean that like it's a bad thing though, but sometimes I get the impression that she's totally given up on people. You're gossiping again. She spends so much time in her own head and it's probably a much more interesting place for her, but that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly, like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly, the door opens. Yuri! I'm back! Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. Aww, no need to apologise. We still have plenty of time, so I'm glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. Also, Monica gossiped about you before while you went away. Whoops, she was talking crap. She's not a good person. I suppose I should go get my poem now. Anyways, do you want to read my poem now? No. Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. She's just gloating. Well, that's 'cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Then let's read it then. Hole in the wall. Oh, but he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see colour. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on a flat screen of paper? The sound of frantic scrolling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right here. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. Oh. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. More water time. Stay hydrated. It's pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I kind of I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, but it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip for today. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a dark puddle of ink. So just move your hands and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Yay! Let's do Yuri. Aww. As Yuri reads her poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri covers her mouth and then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. It's actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks up at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just mean, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. Yeah, get that. Wattpad. no. Some Wattpad writer is actually really good. More go to AO3 though. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned how to pick up on them. I think the more noticeable thing I recognise in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Shiri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanour totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. Was that on purpose or did my game just glitch? It's fine. I've never experienced that before. Was that my game glitching? I'm not sure if Yuri's apologising to herself or me or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri says dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ooh, okay. That was quite quick. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate between the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Oh, that's cute. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Ah. Well, I just don't read script very well. I actually think your handwriting is really pretty. Huh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's very descriptive. It isn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Fame. Really? I must have missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over after all. But remember, the poems often express their own thoughts, feelings and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a little more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. Huh? Mother drink. It's nothing really. I'm saving. Yours was impressive too, so nah. If anything, I could learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end I really enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Fame. Me too. Cute. Phew. Guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. I don't like that. Why is the music being weird again? And it's back to normal. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing skills. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all, I sigh. It's gonna come in. Okay, I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Like, this game is so good that even, like, the details down to the music is edited a little bit to just, like, you don't recognize it, so it's like, what? It's good. Like, it's back to normal now. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets with their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's expression furrows in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns to the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just mean the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Huh? You mean you would try... you mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. Huh? If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Fame did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I didn't expect it to come anytime soon, unless of course I came across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. Ugh. And Fame liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Huh? That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just a little jealous that Fame appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how did you know that I didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? I know. If I was full of myself, I would have deliberately gone out my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Fame started showing up. What? Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Oh no. Oh, this is getting bad. Taking your time out as insecurity, you really act as long as you look, Natsuki. Me, who's talking? You want to be edgy? Whoa, edgy. Sorry, my life is too much for someone who is mental age to comprehend, see? Just saying proves my point. People need to learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know? Want to prove anything? Stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can combat toxic personality by dressing or acting cute. The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful. Oh no. Oh my bad. Oh no. Did you just accuse me of, what the frick is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Fame hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Oh no. Yuri suddenly turns towards me as if As if she just noticed I was standing here. Fame! She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. Whoa, okay, I'm not gonna read that. Hello. She's like, hi. She's doing the thing again. Hey Fame, why don't we, even the text, oh this game is great, why don't we step outside for a little bit, okay? Oh, this game is great. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get involved. It's probably better for us to stay out here. We'll get back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if it makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Girl, you what? Suddenly Natsuki runs out of the room. Oh, poor girl. Poor baby. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri's looking back and forth in front of her desk with her palms in her forehead. Yuri? Oh, I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Fame, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. What? Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now, if you want. Oh, Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monika. You can go first, Monika. I'd like to stay a little longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm the vice president, so please let me take the responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around or something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Fame. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble. Whoa! Okay. Haha, fun times with Monika. What the heck was that? Let me get another drink. Oh, that last one. Monika's like, no, I leave. Yeah. Goodness. Another day passes, it's time for the club meeting already. I've got a little more comfortable here over the past few days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Fame. Ah, hi Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder looking around. Natsuki's reading manga at her desk, and surprisingly, Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't actually mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days, I can tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it doesn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Fame. Don't say those kind of words so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person, and I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little brighter with you around, and sorry, what was I about to say right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monika? No, I haven't. I was just kind of wondering where she was. Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri's clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. Oh wait, I thought that was something else. I thought Monika was in the corner. No, I haven't. Jeez. This isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday, I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the hell are you talking about? Oh, Monika. Monika. What did you do? She won't remember anything. Did you do something yesterday? Huh? Jeez. Whatever is on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey. Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of got lost of track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. You must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? Oh, so where you played music as well, Monika? Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed. Oh, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. That's... Monika looks at me. Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Fame. Monika swells sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me, but in that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. Fame? Since your compliments put me in a good mood, I wonder if you'd like to spend more time together today. I mean, in the club? Yes, definitely. I planned on it anyway. Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? Sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see that you have so much energy. Yeah, but I need to try and calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath, then pulls a copy of a book out of her bag. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing I can make my reading time any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, and I found the filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and fetches the electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because her long yes usually appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? My hand is hurting from all the clicking. Oh, this gave you so much mouse clicking, it hurts. I'm just gonna do the... I'm bored waiting here, so I decide to look for her. I'm just gonna do spacebar for now. Oh, I like that detail. I like that a lot. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. She's doing things. If I remember, I think trigger warning for self-harm coming up. It's coming from around the closet. Sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach around the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Ooh! Ha! You're not back! It's waiting patiently. Fame, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Everything fine? Very well. Sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. That's why she always puts her hands behind her back recently. Ooh. Now it's time to get the tea. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others, even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a lot of thinking, and I decided that I'll try to express myself a little bit more. And it turns out it's not very hard for me to do. when it's you who's around anyway. Ah, that's great, Yuri. Don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Fame. It's really endearing. That's... Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Fame, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over a desk. Sorry, I didn't realise. No worries. I just have back pain regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is? Most likely because of my your posture, right? Always hunched over while reading. Yay, good save. Yes. I have terrible reading posture. It is your my back hurts because of my moves. Oh, girly. Oh, girly. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our side. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even more close to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri sighs closer until our shoulders are touching. She's doing that on purpose, girl. She's flirting. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? I accidentally pressed spacebar again. When she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. I mean, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I could only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Huh? Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it gets smudged on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so I don't have any harder time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already truly focused on the book. I take a chocolate and pop it into her mouth. Cute! And I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Huh? Yuri's suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Fame? Oh, sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts breathing heavily. Oh no. I can't. Fame. Suddenly Yuri forcibly grabs my hand and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Fame? Oh no! Oh, this is gonna be another jump scare, isn't it? I know this bit. My heart will stop pounding. Fame. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Fame? Oh no, she's going insane. Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Oh no. What is happening? Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. What? Oh no. I don't like this. Hello. It's time to share poems. That was weird. Yeah, just as I thought. Fame, come on. I'm not stupid. I know how much time you're spending with Yuri. It's obvious that you care more about impressing her than just trying to improve your writing. To put it bluntly, it's kind of pathetic. Why are you even in this club, Fame? Honestly, I thought getting a new member would help everyone get more involved together, not exclude each other even more. It's such a stupid activity anyway. Look, I'm not in a good mood today, and I just really don't feel like talking right now. Please go away. Aww. Oh no, this isn't gonna be fun. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Fame. This might be even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques we're practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visually swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. That makes me so happy. It's so amazing to finally feel like I'm valued, Fame. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. Okay, calm down. Girl, calm down. My heart pounds just holding it. Okay. I just want to write about this feeling. Is that bad, Fame? I'm not being weird, right? You're being weird. I'm having an even harder time than usual at concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed, but right now I just want you to read my poem too. Okay? Oh my goodness. Okay. A rotating, turning wheel, an axle binding, bottlehead, a gearbox, falling sky, seven skies, bottle, a portal in another world. Then tied to a thick rope, oh, that's long. I am not reading that. That's long. It doesn't really matter what it is. My mind just feels like a hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pet. That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. Oh no. So I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem though. What the frick was that conversation? Famestar, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I don't want to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kinda dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself, but when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts... yeah. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has... I think the better option is talking to Yuri instead of gossiping. Oh my gosh, I hate Monica. So mean. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just kind of gets kind of high off it. It might even be like a yeah. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy and spend a little more time with me. I wonder what you're trying to hint at, Monica. I wonder what you're really trying to hint at, girlie. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head and I know how to treat my club members. She is so bad. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out. I hope you do too. Save me, the colours they want. The colours they want. Bright, beautiful colours, flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, crafty waves, speaking, screeching, piercing, saying, cosine, tangent, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turtle, like playing a knife on a breathing ribcage. Endless pain, meaningless. Monica. Oh no! Oh. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Ah, girlie, what we're gonna do with you? Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. No, it's weird. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. She's said this every single time. She's done this before. You never know when, no. What are you doing? Who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. What the frickity fruit is going on? Nope. I don't like that. Thanks for listening. I don't like that. Oh no. Hello, Monica. Hello. Oh, this is where this... No! Why is my mouse Sayori? Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? That hurt. Just why? This game is just pain. We all have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit to the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's a little more lively ever since Fame joined, and we've started with some club activities, but this isn't the time for us to become compliant. We still have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. Okay, it's normal. More members will mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki. I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them and find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place? The literature club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place where people are so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that the same way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard to put something together for the festival. Even if it's something small. Right, Faye? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of fame. You can't take advantage of fame to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Fame joined. As for me, I just liked it better here than I do at home. And Fame isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're the president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Oh, that's not going to go well. Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Fame want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation, no. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club is nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did? But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Fame, why did you even join this club? What were you even hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What? Me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with, a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take them away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Fame. Aww, I just want to give Natsuki a big hug. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least just for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent. Ah! Who cares about that brat? I mean, I like how the club is right now. I'm just happy that I'm with you. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Ooh. Hello. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decisions that's right for the club. What about you, Fame? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the Lich Club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each... Oh no, what's going on here? Ooh, poor. Think you need an optician, girl. With each members of the club hold change of identity too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monica at the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe we can ask Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey Yuri? I know things are a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president, and also a wonderful friend. Monica, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever, okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow, okay? Look forward to it. Shall we go, Fame? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to have a little chat with Fame before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. He's important to me as president. Yuri looks a bit troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. Trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see you two tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves as Yuri exits the class. Phew. Things have been hectic lately, haven't they? Oh, goodness. Fame, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel like, kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. And I do really care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything, and Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple of days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say anything weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk with you. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why... Wait, not yet. No, stop it. Oh, goodness. Let's do this one and then we'll... Oh, hello, Monica. Oh, that's her. Oh, that's Monica! Hello. I'm gonna save here. I think I know what's gonna happen when we get back. I have an idea. But I think I'm gonna stop that there. Yeah. Thank you for joining our little insane stream for today of Ddlc. A lot went down. We had jump scare, Monica being creepy, being weird, and we had Natsuki and everybody being sad. And an interesting book read. So, I'll see you for the next